My name is Tracy Twinkie Byrd, and you're watching Fade to Black on 24 Wire TV. Originally, it started as I typed 95 words a minute, so I started to work with banking, brokerage, legal, everywhere where they needed a quick typist and transcription and that kind of thing. And I ended up in a very interesting place on the floor where we were on the same floor with casting. And I never knew what went on behind the door. And all I saw were people go in and people come out. But you don't know actually what's going on behind there. And the models came and the pamper babies came, and this little pamper baby got up in my lap and was playing with all the toys on my desk and everything and would not get down. So his mother said, "Can you bring him in? Because we have to go in, it's our turn." And so I brought him in, and they asked me if I was the baby wrangler. And I said, "How much do they make?" And they said $175 an hour. I said, "Yes, I am the baby wrangler. Where do you need me?" So I learned what was going on behind the door. And after that, a casting director, commercial casting director, took me under her wing and taught me during my lunch hour, or I say my lunch 2 hours. And then I started bugging this casting director from The Cosby Show, Julie Hughes, bugging her for 10 minutes. And I was like, "I need 10 minutes of your time. I need to talk to you. And I want to know what it's like. What do you do? I want to know everything." And I kept bugging her until she finally gave me 10 minutes of her time. And the last question I asked her was, "Who empties the garbage and gets your coffee?" And I applied for that job. So that's where it started. Why is it important to be behind the camera? Because then you call the shots, then you have input. You create characters like Salim Akil and Mara Brock Akil. They create, and creating is a beautiful thing. Creating is incredibly important. Music supervisors and all the techies, grips and lighting, and they're hugely important because they're all filmmakers in and of themselves separately, like Ruth Carter. She's a costume designer, and a costume designer can set a true tone with costumes, with clothing, with wardrobe. Everyone's not meant to be a casting director. Like, even if that's what you think you want to do, sometimes you find that that's not necessarily what you have to have a passion for it. There has to be a passion for actors, there has to be a passion for film, there has to be a passion for storytelling, there has to be a passion for a narrative, there has to be a passion. So if it's just about power, then it'll show up eventually, but it should be about passion. I have 2 television shows that I'm working on with the Akils, same people who I worked with on Jumping the Broom and Sparkle. We've done one TV show called Being Mary Jane, a 1-hour drama, starring Gabrielle Union, Richard Roundtree, Margaret Avery, Lisa Vidal. It's fabulous. It's fabulous. It's fabulous. And another 1-hour drama that I'm working on right now for Diggy Simmons. So a dramedy, rather, 1-hour dramedy for Diggy Simmons. So I'm very excited about that. Yeah, and then film's gonna be sprinkled in there somewhere, more movies. But they have given me my entree into television, which I'm really excited about. So that's what's next for me.